from last week. Present-day relationship as we know it is not working.
Nah.
So we just retouching last week how we was covering on this. You know what I'm saying?
We also gave a couple examples of why it wasn't working. We was like, well, how we know it wasn't working because the divorce rates are higher.
Statistically at its highest point.
And also domestic violence. Both sides, male and female.
Yeah. The shit up. That's some of the things we talking about. Selfishness at its highest rate. So this is some of the things we was talking about to show how, as we know it, the present day relationships just ain't working. You can see this shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the shows we was talking about too, manifestation of TV shows, domestic housewives. I mean, once again, desperate housewives. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Wife swap, shows like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Many more people choosing to be single too. Right now, more than ever, you know what I'm saying? So that's one of the some of the ways you can tell the attitude and the mindset is changing because it's the present day relationship as we know it is not working. People are just doing it right now at its highest rate too. People are wilding, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot more wilder shit going on. Yeah. And we were seeing it, the source of that, because people in a relationship don't know each other because basically they don't know themselves. That was the real source we was touching on show last week.
Don't know ourselves.
You don't know ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So you can't know another if you don't know thyself. You can't love another if you don't love thyself. And you can tell through actions and behavior. So you definitely can't have a relationship if you can't relate to a person mentally, spiritually, and physically. So we were just basically showing how a lot of people playing around and shit, and the shit ain't working like that. And you can see results on paper, in real life, in your face, and what's going on. Also, we touched on the elemental chain of relationships. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The full thing, you know what I'm saying?
The elemental changes being titles. What was that the title? Motherfucking demands. Then you have the expectations. And from expectation, there's disappointment.
Yeah, that was the 4 elements. That was it was called the elemental chain of relationships, like the God just said. Titles, demands, expectations, then disappointment. You know what I'm saying? So that was coming off of that. So we're speaking in the term of relationships. We were showing titles and basically showing ownership on people. You know what I'm saying? From that, when people actually think they own, they got these titles, they think what you're supposed to do. It's a lot of supposed to being said. You know what I'm saying? Ordering around. So from that, demands are made. You know what I'm saying? From demands come, of course, people start to expect.
Expectations.
People put down the demand, they're going to expect what's going to come out of it. Then when the expectations don't be fulfilled, which we see a lot, is causing a lot of rifts, then comes disappointment. Yeah. So that was the 4 elements that we was tying in: titles, demands, expectations, and
disappointment.
You know what I'm saying? So we gave the definition of that. That'll be up on the YouTube soon. You can check that shit out. But we just showing you how the shit happened. And then from the disappointment, what was the behavior that came? This Your Highness, aka Heart of Treasures. You know what I'm saying, my nigga? Heart of Treasures. You know what I'm saying? So what was the behavior that came off of disappointment when people get disappointed?
You're going to see a lot more of what they would call going out. And what we mean by that is basically the person going to switch it up on you, flip. They're going to put you out there in front of people.
Selling out.
Selling out. That's the same thing as going out because you done got disappointed. So now your next reaction is just to go out on a bitch because you blow.
Yeah. And that time, like we were saying, when that going out commenced, that shows right then a lot about what people really care about you. So this is the real shit what's going on. We see this in older, the younger, the middle age, whatever you want to fucking classify this shit as. You know what I'm saying? This shit is going on in the streets, in households. And you can see this shit even in the fake ass court of law through the beast system and how this shit is reflecting too. So we was getting into the redefining part. So we were saying that now we see obviously the shit has been going on for millions of years and the results aren't positive. The shit ain't positive, you know what I'm saying? So from that, we seeing that it ain't working. We were saying we need to use our powers and do what? We need to redefine relationships. You know what I'm saying? So we were saying, how do we refine that? First, by using the spirit of truth and realness. We was getting into basically being realer with yourself. This real shit now, so you gotta do self-examination, being realer with yourself, man. And then you can be realer with another person. You know what I'm saying? We also was talking about being truthful, you know what I'm saying, and keep the shit G100. And this for the most part now. We never talking about everything. We really can't never classify everything, but we saying for the most part, you know what I'm saying, people need to do. Focus on the things that matter the most, like we were saying, the honesty, the respect, the real love, you know what I'm saying, as an individual, fuck the different sexes. It's the real godly love that lies within everybody and all living things, you know what I'm saying? So now we're just gonna get into how to come from that more. We did a lot of tearing down and clearing out a lot of the bullshit.
Yeah, you gotta tear that shit down so you can rebuild, man. You can't rebuild on top of a shaky foundation.
Yeah, straight up, you do. Straight up, you gotta tear that shit down. So now we're gonna just get into more of redefining it, because we're seeing this, the present day shit, how people linking up and all these expectations and a lot of these supposed tools that's going on. Well, you supposed to do that because you this, or you supposed to do that because you did.
Supposed to kiss my ass.
You know what I'm saying? You bitch ain't supposed to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Bitch ain't supposed to do nothing. Bitch is supposed to be their damn natural black self. As an I self, you know what I'm saying? But if you ain't a nigga, you can just be your natural self, you know what I'm saying? But for me, I'm gonna be my natural black self. Freedom of mind and spirit is the most important thing, because that's the only way you can really be in a peace of knowing thyself. So now redefine relationships. Let me get that wild shot. Bring us in on that shit together, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah, let me get that, let me get a little more of that wild shot.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm talking about right there.
You know what I'm saying? They gotta see, you know what I'm saying? Let them see that real shit. My boy Chucky boy said, what he said, strong brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Over strong front. You know, shout out them boys Streetway, Chucky boy too, man. Y'all boys already know how we keep this grown man, real nigga shit TV.
Find out.
Straight up, it's your boy Yourhighness, aka Heart of Treasures.
And it's your boy J Gizzle, aka Dick Nightrain Lane.
813-254-7824. Get at me, my nigga. But let's redefine this shit. All right, redefining relationships too now. So redefining now. We caught you up last week, we talking about. So let's get into the rebuilding and redefining. The source of really redefining, the concrete foundation of redefining relationships that we really see, the source of redefining how to change this shit up and have a new mind and move forward, like it's in Revelation 22, all things new. The source of redefining is the changing of the mind frame.
Let's get your mind right.
Straight up, you gotta change your mind frame, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we mean, because when you change your mind frame and how you have your outlook on it, all the behaviors will follow because you're restructuring now. What we mean by changing of the mind frame, how you look at relationships and shit, you need, I'm gonna tell you straight up, GMRNS, man, grown man, real nigga shit. You need to stop caring as much about that shit.
Stop caring about bullshit.
All that little relationship shit as we know it, all that shit, you need to stop caring about that shit. Stop always looking to like a bitch. Some bitches always gotta look at another bitch, always looking to like a bitch and
looking
hook up.
for love.
You know what I'm saying? You out there looking for this shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit, we all naturally come from love. You don't have to do that. You just emulate real love and real love come back to you. Bitch need to stop caring about that little shit. Oh, I can't live without no man. I've been had, oh man, damn boy, I need my girl. I'm just saying, we ain't saying nothing wrong with people hooking up. We just saying you need to stop caring about this shit as much as looking for that little relationship shit.
Basket case.
So our boys like them girls too, man. Golly. No, but like, you know what I'm saying? So stop playing games with other people's lives. Stop playing games with other people's lives, man. That's what we talking about, changing your mind.
And with each other.
And with each other, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Holding each other back.
Yeah, because that's what?
Holding each other back.
That's what this shit
That's what's going on.
Yeah, man. That's the truth, man. People holding each other back by playing these little games in these relationship shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop looking for that shit as much. What you need to do is focus on things that matter the most in life. And that relationship shit, like we says, we know it ain't what matter the most.
No, it's not.
As it is written in the scriptures, in Mark chapter 12, verse 30. You know what I'm saying? This is in the Bible, you know what I'm saying? Mark chapter 12, verse 30. Grown man, real nigga shit now. It say, and thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. This is the first commandment. Number one thing in your life, that's what we were saying, knowledge of self. Because knowing who the Almighty is knowing who you are. Of course. And what you are, you know what I'm saying? Because it's one and the same, you know what I'm saying? Because we come from the essence from whence he and us, we all one came. So knowing knowledge of yourself is the loving of the Lord God. Knowing who the real hierarchy and the structure is, you know what I'm saying? The ruler, the real shit, through the real structure that's set up on the throne of David, you know what I'm saying? But you got to know, how he said, know the prophecy and know it and love this and know this with all your